All right, so we're just about wrapped up with this phase of the project. What I didn't get into was, when you're talking about sod and thatch layers and dirt and separation, it's a key component of soil development. So you take out the grass with a sod cutter and it just kills everything. And you still need to tidy up the yard and go with the rake and everything else. The way I do it by hand is I get a chance to look at the thatch layer, and that tells me about the health of the lawn, how it's been draining, how the root systems are, where it's going to grow, how it's going to grow, things like that, especially with St. Augustine. So I take the shovel, the hand method, and I take out the grass. And I dig down deep enough to hopefully I'm getting the entire root system of it. And then I try to let that dry out. I'll let that dry out for at least 24 hours, if not 48 hours. You need to be careful of doing that because you have a tarp down that's going to do some damage to the existing grass, St. Augustine, whatever type of grass that you have. So you need to be careful. You need to work very quickly. So I separate it right there, separate it by hand, and I create 3 piles. Got grass pile, thatch layer pile, and I've got my reusable soil. I mix that soil with other nutrients, ingredients, other soil mixtures, and to give it a more powerful, nutrient balanced soil mixture than was already previously there, especially on a new build. New builds are infamous for this. Put down red clay, gravel, dirt, whatever they can get their hands on. The cheapest amount of what they can use is what they're going to do. So I readjust and I kind of build my own soil system for the customer, which is pretty cool. So that's what I wanted to talk about now. So now let's focus back onto the project. So I got all the plants in. Got a perfect day for planting. It's only about 80 degrees here in Florida. Queen Emmas are right there. Okay, now again, the stones are not set. They're just there for placeholders. And we've got our giant iris, laurel petulums, Peruvian shield, viburnum. And the way I do things aesthetically. So everything is spaced accordingly. This has been raised up here. There's a heavy slope to the property. So I actually did a little bit here to raise it up. And I have put the giant iris up and the laurel petulums down on this part of the project. And then we've got the Peruvian shield, which are just gorgeous. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And then the viburnum. And then on this side of the fence, we're doing something else here. I'm just not sure what yet, but that'd be pretty cool. We'll do that. Talk about that some other day. So there you go. There you have it. That is going to be the garden right there. And the only thing I have to do now is just set the stones. I'll just add my bark, my mulch. I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet. I'll go through with a color variant that looks nice. So that's what we got. All right. Hope you've learned something about St. Augustine, the thatch layer, how to work with the soil, get the roots out, get the weeds out, and to use soil create your own soil batch. All right, see ya.